I remember that.
Hey guys, welcome to another session of My Hero Academia manga chapter streams for Sunday. We are covering 345 of the, I was going to say almost of dating broadcast, but we have the new chapter that released today. I'm here with Mark.
Hello there.
And Mark, there's something that we always do before every new manga chapter, and what would that be?
Recap episode.
Yes, it's the recap episode real quick. Chapter 344, where we were looking into more of the plan that was about to unfold. We had All Might doing all the finger hand gestures, and I was like, I'm all for it. They were talking about Aoyama for a little bit as far as like how this is all gonna play out. They were gonna get Shinzo to be the one to talk to Aoyama's folks, to actually talk them into telling All For One exactly what he wants without giving any type of like emotional input that would tell them or reveal them otherwise of their intent. So thanks to Shinzo, we were
apparently he took a quirk that's literally just a polygraph.
Yeah. So I mean, amongst all the different things, I mean, like, I wouldn't put it past All For One to not even like to not acquire something like that if you had the chance. Because for someone like him, obviously he needs to know people are telling the truth to him or not.
But, so that way he can be the only one who's lying.
Right, exactly. We had like, this is actually a very Pacific character, like, well, not Pacific character. Mainly I would say two of Monoma and Shinzo both having like a lot of spotlight in this one. Shinzo definitely just like the fact that like he gets another appearance, he gets to show off his quirk in a different way. Monoma was to pretty much copy Kurogiri's quirk to warp everyone and the pro heroes into like the battlefield. And I gotta give props for this because like he has like this inferiority complex that we've always known him for, but now we know why, and it's because of the fact that like
he's more sympathetic now.
He's like, yeah, it's because of the fact that people always labeled him as like, you are not going to be a hero with that quirk. You are just going to be a sidekick, and you won't really mesh up to anything more than that. And thankfully,
that's where that inferiority complex comes from.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, I get it. Like,
it makes sense.
Yeah. So, having said that, though, he had only like 6 days or so to master like warp to the best of his extent, and he did a really good job with the effects of it, because here comes all the pro heroes show up into battle, and literally like immediately we get a bunch of cages being set up. Everyone gets caught up, even like All For One. He's like, what the, oh well, I guess it's no big deal, but they wouldn't just do this just to do this. And All Might like signals out like, we gotta separate them all, shove them into the warps, we gotta split them up. Which is perfect, because I was gonna say like, how are they gonna separate like All For Shiki and All For One like right now? They can't. They literally just took the rocks and pushed them somewhere else.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was like, damn, I didn't expect it to be like a literal sense of it, but yeah. So that was pretty much like a really quick like excerpt of like what happened in the previous chapter. So I'm just looking forward to what's happening in this one. So I'm going to go ahead and full screen this one. We're ready to go. Got the first page of 345, and it shows all the cages being pushed back. We got a bunch of the villains in the back with Toga. Toga's pretty much Toga's side of things. People are just saying, this cage, it's moving? They really think that they can, this tin can really hold us? This is and right below it's number 345 division. As Toga says, break it open. Get a shot of like Deku probably on the other side of like that cage, and she says, quickly.
You got something you want to say?
Like, break the cages right now. As we get, the next page has like a giant like pan, well, not the biggest panel in the world, but it's a big panel nonetheless, of like the villains just breaking open the cages just like that.
A big Nomu just did,
That's true. Like, Nomus are putting in the work here. I'm gonna assume this is Dabi talking right here. He says, your pathetic cages didn't even last 3 whole seconds. It's like I love these shots because it has like a little bit of the shading of like Dobby, like as some the like the pieces of like the cage just kind of fly out as we get a shot of, I believe, yeah, this is, yeah, it's Endeavor, all completely shaded. 3 seconds
But,
is all we
oh, that's
need.
not Endeavor.
Is it not? Is that?
That's Todoroki.
Oh, that's Shoto. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
Shoto. That's Ida. That's
Oh
I
my.
think that might be
Yeah.
Kirishima, and I think that's Endeavor's sidekick right next to her.
Yeah. She kind of gives it away. But you're right. Yeah, you're right. Let me just take care of this like big like side of the page, and then we'll be good. Um. So immediately upon like breaking open, we just see like our group like close in, lock them down for an instant, break them into smaller groups, as we get like other shots of like there's Endeavor. He's like holding them back. We have like a single panel
I
of
think you found your next thumbnail.
did I?
Neuron activation again.
Uh-oh. We'll see. We have
Endeavor sidekick up top.
we'll see, that's what you're thinking.
Neuron activation.
Easy. Sorry, we have Araka, we have Sue in one panel, and then we have Deku and Bakugo. As Bakugo starts, Deku! It says, yep, sees the slightest advantage. All of this. Next page. Oh my god. Are you not? This is yours, Mark.
To shove you into those warp gates all at once. And split you up without fail. Is Monama who's laughing, and I am the mover and shaker.
The mover and the shaker.
And then we have this man who is oddly reminiscent of Crust.
Yeah, actually.
Even in Quirk, from the looks of it. How absurd. You what does it say? You Memonists must have sunk a fortune into this plan just for this. I'm impressed. We've even got a strategy to counter that nasty decay Quirk. You swaggered in like you owned the place, but now you'll be scattered to the winds.
This is, yeah, that's an interesting like side panel. I'm like, I'm sorry, who's that?
They all push him in.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
didn't even say what his name was, but he reminds me of Crust.
Yeah, he really looks like Crust.
As they all just go, ah! As they just shove them all in through the portal, and we see Izuku gets grabbed by what looks like one of Toga's wires.
Damn.
Come on, cram him in there, says Bakugo as Izuku just gets yanked. What?
My god, dude. I was gonna point it out, but you know what? We'll keep going. We got the page. Now everything from that field instantaneously just gone. We have All Might. It's funny how it just says just like this. Fat! Take command down there, and mop up the stragglers. And look out for young Midoriya. Roger.
Aoyama.
Oh, that is Aoyama, actually, that. Or, I mean, it could be either one of them. But we have Fat Gum, he's saying, like...
Clearly says Aoyama.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Sorry. That's my fault. I literally just... When he said young, immediately I thought Midoriya. Okay.
Your mind just changed the words on the page to Midoriya.
It really did. Like, I can't tell you how else it would have been. I will say, I like the transition of like the text boxes from like direct speech to like intercoms, because it's exactly how they translate that. But
yeah, like they do the intercom is like they have like the sharper points around the dialogue boxes.
Yeah, just has kind of like an outline to it too. Okay, just to finish off, and look out for young Aoyama. Roger. This place I'm sorry. This is the place where you fall? One heck of a bluff there, Squirt. Anyway, I was like, mercy.
Merci.
In the intercoms, get back to Aizawa, Monoma. He says, like, the mastermind retreats.
This fucker.
They're divided now. Next page. As, oh my god.
Yeah,
Just
this panel is nice.
this is crazy because like they're now in the middle of like it looks like they're in the middle of the woods, and everyone's like falling out. You see, this is All for One's portion, as we have
Just
like
shading on Endeavor.
we got
Look how detailed Endeavor looks in this spread.
we got boneless hawks in the back,
Boneless.
and of course, yes, yeah, we have Endeavor. We also have Kamui Woods. We also have Tokuyami, as we have all the other like villains, including like
We have
All for One
cats.
falling down. Do I? I'm not sure. Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me.
look up top above Endeavor.
Oh yes. Okay.
And then like
That-
right below Endeavor's fists, you'll see the
Oh.
male
What was his? God damn. What was his name again?
tiger.
Oh,
His
not
name's
not
Tiger.
not sorry, not Tiger. The search one.
Oh yeah, I think his name is like wild. It's like I think it's like Bloodhound or Wild Mutt.
Something like that. Actually, wait, hold on. Wild Mud. I think.
That's Ben 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe not that one.
I just didn't know
Probably
if that was a coincidence they're named the same, or just trying to remember what it's called.
That'd be so wild. It's like, oh, actually, you know what? This is actually from Ben 10.
Oh,
Hawk's like, welcome, fellas. As he, oh my god, something just shoots through like I believe All for One's like head.
it's a shink.
My
I'm
god,
pretty sure Hawks just tried to slice him.
damn, Hawk is on a killing spree. He's not gonna stop. It has to be done.
Hey man, Hawks is a man. Like he doesn't want to do these things, but he knows they have to be done.
This is very true. All right, I'll read this one page here. This is All for One. I say the Gunga Villa site. I see. As Hawk says, sorry to say, Endeavor. I knew he wouldn't really show up like with armor that I could actually crack. Relax. I didn't have my hopes up anyway. We learned in Kamino that your ooze warp is an inferior version of what Kurogiri can do. All for One. It has a much shorter range, and you can't warp yourself either. The UA barriers got some upgrades with that in mind, and at the end of the day, your hubris is going to be your downfall.
Big facts.
All for One, splitting us up and divide and conquer. Fine plan, I suppose. That is, if you're actually hoping for a shot of victory. The sharp decline in the hero population meant dividing our forces with a necessity, or was a necessity. Fair enough. But you're a cruel man, Endeavor. Pinning one against Tomura is a deadly
One for all against Tamura.
Thank you. Pinning one for all against Tomura is a deadly knife's edge to dance upon. The most brutal part of this little scheme has to be.
Yeah, he's trying to play this card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As we see Toya and Todoroki in front of the All Might statue, which goodness gracious, that sign just got a lot worse.
Oh my god! I was over here like, dude, look how hard Shoto's going in this panel.
I know, but like, dog, like that's when did they change it to Hero Must Die?
It
was I am not here.
Right. I think over the course of a couple of days, they had to change it up a little bit. Someone submitted that like, here, let's like change it up a little bit.
And we have this panel. Other than that, we have everyone, but especially we see the Todoroki brothers, Toya and Shoto looking hard as fuck. With that steam coming out the back of his suit. I really like that.
That's dope.
With the ice and fire on
the
either
ice and
side.
fire. Nice touch.
That's clean. That's clean.
Too clean.
And then we see Toya in his new outfit, which is it's a solid white.
Yeah, there may not be really practical use. It's kind of more like for symbolism and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. And it says, "You forcing your youngest to clean up your own mess, no matter how much it pains him, and the unceasing abuse towards your eldest child."
Damn, he's really hitting it directly.
Yep, and then as you see, we get to what looks like something out of a futuristic manga.
Holy shit! What the fuck is this?
The Death Star. It's Bespin. It's the Cloud City.
My God, dude. Guys, this is a huge ass panel. And you
They
see,
essentially just turned UA, like the actual dorm room, legit into Bespin, the Cloud City from Star Wars.
I can't even describe this. This is an actual elevating like city, but it's actually just the UA grounds.
And it's got what looks like a force field around it.
Yeah, my God. Uh,
Like, this is some Star Wars shit right here. For sure, that's what he's going for.
oh my God. Are you still continuing on this one? This is crazy to even like look at. See
Yeah, I'll
this.
keep going.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what you're gonna say.
Oh, I was gonna say like this kind of looks like it should be the thumbnail, but it's almost like on like another level of spoilery, so I don't want to include it into the
I was gonna
thumbnail.
say it might be a bit too much.
That might be a little bit too much. Okay, alrighty.
This neuron activation.
This neuron activation. This really did set them off. I'm like, what?
We see Shigaraki, UA. What's going on? Then we see Izuku. Not Izuku, but we see Bakugo. Denim Head. Bad freaking news. They got us good. As he's talking to Best Genius. Deku ain't here. We see
Shit.
Uraraka. We see Izuku with Uraraka and with
Sue actually in the back.
Yep, yep. And she says, Uraraka, Deku, why are you here? You're supposed to be with Shigaraki. The fort's danger sense didn't trigger. Izuku says to himself in his head.
Yeah, that this is something.
As we just leave off with seeing that Toga pulled him in with one of her needles.
Hmm. Yo, this is gonna be like the weirdest beach episode. Like, look the Nomu that are occupying the space here too.
They're just chilling in the water.
They chill in the water.
They see Toga out here ruining plans.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the big thing is danger sense didn't go off.
Yes.
Meaning she has no
Ill like intent.
Yeah, because if she did, it would have gone off. So, but she doesn't want to hurt him.
Right. It's
She
weird.
just wants to talk.
I think so. It would have to lead up with like a conversation, but I don't like maybe that is all it could be because like obviously she hasn't really been like afraid to like get a knife like close to like Deku's face before.
Yeah, but I feel like right now is different in this sense because
Yeah.
it definitely gives a different vibe.
Mm-hmm. So it kind of
Like
makes
I feel
it
like that's the only explanation as why danger sense wouldn't go off is there's no malice intent.
yeah. So and okay, all right. And I guess if anything, Toga would have to be the only one to do this. No one else would be able to like get Deku into the space here too. So I guess by next chapter it's gonna be like a maybe quite a bit of dialogue. Though I personally thought that conversations hadn't like come to an end at like pretty much when Uraka had said her words to Toga previously. I thought that was like that sealed the deal. But I guess like when it comes to like Deku, there's still like something she wants to say. But I'm glad that she's doing this because it allows like Araka and Deku to approach her one more time. Having said that though, there's a bunch of other people in the back that wouldn't just be quiet to listen to this conversation. So I'm wondering how that's gonna play out.
They're like, hey, hold up. We're in the middle of something. Ain't no time for you to be doing this.
No time for your love pursuits, Toga. We gotta beat this kid down. But man.
I just saw that. I didn't realize this, but did you know they released the volume cover for volume 33?
No, what does that have?
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Oh god. Did you just pull like a parent move and you said Justin and I'm like, yeah? God damn it. Give me a second. I'll have to go find it. I'm pretty sure if I just like look at like through the main like website here that I'll eventually find.
I said it to you.
Oh really? Okay. Damn, dude. Discord notifications go quiet these days.
Right. There's a link, like it'll only like what I saved only got part of it, but if you click on that link, it should just take you right to it.
Oh, okay, got you. Oops. Here's. Oh damn.
It takes
Oh
you to that.
my god.
It looks so good.
This cover it goes so hard.
Dude, that cover's sick.
Dude,
I love the way they did Izuku.
I love Ida's like part in there too. Like his armor's shattering already. This is mid catch, and I was like, damn.
Dude, Izuku's eye and just the way they shaded the custom. Oh, it looks so. It looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like gross, but in a good way.
It's terrorizing, but you can see Deku there. You can see him still, but very much so like malicious though. It's crazy.
And this goes all the way up to chapter 328. I wonder if 34 is going to have Star and Stripe.
It ought to be like they.
It should.
It should. Or like
I feel like that's definitely what it should have.
Mm-hmm. Even though it was for like a quick couple of like chapters, like yeah, give it to her. That was like the craziest.
Like, dude, she was doing shit we never thought was like gonna happen in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like she legit pulled off some stuff you think you would see in like Dragon Ball or Naruto. You were like, holy shit.
So I want to jump back here to chapter 345. This has like probably like honestly looking at it, like every single page and panel, like there's a lot of crazy like huge panels. And so much detail too. Like one of the first big things was honestly just like Monoma having like quite a bit of spotlight right there, pushing everyone like through the gates. And then of course like the actual like warping sequence with Endeavor and Hawks and All for One, and then the slightly bigger panel of like Shoto like looking out to Toya, and of course the Sky City, and of course the weird beach episode. So
you're dead to get the weird beach episode.
I mean, does it not? Oh my god!
Every time you say that, I just laugh. The weird beach episode.
They know exactly where they're at too.
Oh, so I sent you this. Someone did a concept for 34. See that right there? That'd be a good concept right there.
What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's fan made, but I was like, I
can see it. I can see it.
Be okay with that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
I just feel like she at least deserves to be on one volume.
Yeah.
At least one.
You know what? There's actually a lot more to this like this fan made markup than just meets the eye too. Obviously like two opposing forces, but like it even hints at like what happens like at the end of that too. So it's like, damn, that's good.
Damn, that's gushy.
Damn, that's good. But
that's gushy.
But yeah, my god, you're right. Like there's a whole bunch of matchups going on. Obviously the one that we leave off from is Deku, Uraka, Sue, Gang Orca in the back.
Even Gang Orca, he's in there like, wait, what are you doing here?
Yeah, right. My god, actually that's kind of cool to see, since like though it wasn't like a really like big battle thing, there was definitely a bit where Deku tried to intervene with Gang Orca during like their licensing exams. So they're not going, it's not like they're being pit against each other, but it's just like, you know, they're teaming up here, and I would love to see them like tag team it up. But first and foremost, we gotta have like a conversation with Toga first. But damn, dude. But yeah, there's sorry, since Baku said denim head, I can't think nothing but
Denim man, denim man.
That's Jesus.
But God
And
damn it.
we got Bakugo and Best Genius against Shigaraki. At least for that little matchup for now. For now. But of course Deku was supposed to be there. And then, you know, I do see Ida in the back with Shoto. And like God, there's and also like the sidekick as well. I forget what her name is. Blazin?
Yeah, I think her name is Blazin.
Yeah, we got some crazy matchups showing up here. I do
Yeah,
want to see the other like
also
class 1A
like
folks too.
absolutely. But dude, I'm just like honestly, I really think we are going to get something between Dabi and Shoto that is like Zuko versus
Oh my
Azula.
oh my God, don't even
We
like
straight up gonna get an
immediately
Agni
cuts.
Kai because you get the blue fire and the red fire.
Toya, sorry that has to end this way, brother. No, you're not. And of course we're gonna have to get a close up of Shoto's like arm as he like fire bends.
There's the sound of like what sounds like a freaking dragon roaring as the fire comes out on each side.
Dude, that was such great art design or direction for Avatar in that like scene, but it pretty much
That
is
fight
gonna
was
end up like
intense.
yeah, it's gonna end up like that. But I'll definitely want that matchup to happen like soon for us to see, but definitely want to like put some attention to like Toga real quick, since it is like pulling it in that direction.
Ooh, we in for a lot of good shit.
This is gonna get crazy. This is it. Michael Jackson, this is it.
My objections. This is
But all right. I think I've said my piece. Is there anything you would like to add before we go ahead and call?
no, I think you've said pretty much everything I could say. I'm just excited to see the fights, the outcomes. Like I'm not quite sure where this fight uh between Deku and Toga is gonna go right now. I feel like it's gonna be more talking than fighting.
I hope so. Like I mean, we always know that Deku is like at a different level now. When utilizing all of his quirk, he pretty much can like tango with like the best of them.
Oh
So
yeah, like he is honestly like he's getting out of her league now. But I do think that, I mean, because Toga's quirk did upgrade in its own regard, so as long
mhm,
as she has the blood, she can pretty much use whoever's quirk that she's
mhm.
copying. So
um
it's
I don't
she's definitely got potential.
she's got she's got twice his quirk. Blood. Um
Scariest thing right now.
that is very scary. So even with Deku being able to do what he can you really suppress like
An army,
an army of twice slash Toga?
quite literally an army.
So damn,
Granted,
dude.
they would all just be twice,
They'd all be twice. So, but like twice is kind of dangerous too. But like,
unless she decides to copy somebody else.
yeah, we also have like pretty much these. I think they're two high end Nomu like just right there. So it's like what the oh.
The numbers are just sitting there chilling, like, so, what are we doing this?
And the thing is, like, I still remember what the high Nomu can do. They're like really scary.
They are, but between Endeavor, like within, I mean, Endeavor beat one, and I mean, Murako beat several of them.
Yeah, but that wasn't without like.
Granted, they did just wake up.
Oh yeah, you're right. But also like, Marco didn't really get through that unscathed. And
They
same with
didn't,
like
but she,
same with Endeavor.
true, but they both won.
They did both win. But it makes me concerned about like at the very least like Uraraka and Sue because they're not like the most offensive like folk like in the midst, so they have to like stick to support. So how
It'll probably
like
be like Izuku and Gang Orca doing most of the labor.
I think so. But it does kind of bring into question like Deku's like reasoning for kind of leaving them behind in the first place was the fact that like I gotta take care of this because I don't want any of y'all to get hurt for this. But it's already too late at this
And,
point. But yeah.
he's,
All right.
he's basically just like, well, this is my fight to do. You guys can just chill.
Yeah. but Deku needs to like open up the teamwork here because it's gonna need it for both the emotional support of it and also like possible other things.
Yep. And plus, here's the other thing: he still has one more quirk.
It's true.
Don't forget, they still got one.
They still got the one to really surprise us with. By only
Second Jin.
Oh, the second one? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, because the third was Fa Jing.
Yes. So in that case, second is probably a gun.
I mean, he had a blaster on his hands. That's what I would assume it has something to do with the blaster that was on his hand.
Hmm.
That looked like an accessory, so I imagine it's some kind of like emitter quirk. It has to be.
Hmm. I guess I
Unless
would.
we're both just wrong and it was just a support item.
Yeah, I mean, like I wouldn't put past them to just carry a gun regardless in that time. So yeah, I mean, also an emitter quirk might be the last thing that Deku really needs to become like all rounded. Like he's already come up with a ranged attack anyway, but it's not like the optimal like projectile type of quirk.
So he definitely could use something that's at least more, I would say, because it like doesn't damage his body and can also have a good sustain of fire.
Yeah. So I'm curious what they might do with that. I think it will show up later on near the end for sure as kind of like the last like the last thing, kind of like how Korra like discovers her like airbending quirk. Sorry, not quirk, just airbending.
Oh yeah, like when the all her other bending was disabled, so like naturally she just was able to use it.
Yeah, or just simply it's one of those where it's like it's specifically plot orientated, just to like use it at the very last minute. So here you go.
Yeah, I mean, I think they explained it as in like having all that bending shut, having all her other bending shut off. It cleared her mind to what she actually needed to do to use airbending,
Yeah,
which is like I can accept that, but at the same time, it did kind of feel like what you said.
it feels kind of weird. Yeah, I think there
But
was
I can
something else
accept
to
the
it, but
explanation. I was like, that kind of makes sense because because she's so used to using the other bendings, so if you take those away, she has to focus on the
yeah,
way of using airbending.
it was definitely real quick on that. It just felt like that shouldn't have been the way to awaken it. I think there was,
I agree.
and I think it needs like an entirely different mindset. Like for Korra in that scene, that was definitely like a desperation act instead of like anything else. And it was just
Yeah, 'cause airbending is a very peaceful, it's very peaceful, very just go with the flow. It's not aggression.
Korra punches air.
Punches air. Why don't you
Punch
work?
now talk. But yeah, all right. I guess that goes and calls it for this one. So yeah, we're good.